Thank you for waking up with Happy Ass, where we come together to go mind, body, and spirit, so we can turn, go out and make the world a brighter and sweeter place to live for ourselves and for others. I'm so delighted you're here. I was in Carousel yesterday, and this lady in line, she said, "There's Happy Ass." And I went, "Oh my God, that's so sweet." Didn't know who she was. She knew who I was, and that was so wonderful. I should have gotten her name. I'm so mad I didn't. I was just kind of a little embarrassed, but happy too, so I should have got her name, but that was so cool. And she said that she watches it every day or listens to it every day. So that makes me so happy. So don't forget that you can go to Apple Music, iHeartRadio, and Spotify and send it out to your friends. And if you go and like it and share it, it will move us up on the podcast stuff. Cause y'all, eventually, I have to be honest with you, this has been a free endeavor. It'll still be free here always. But I've got to find a way to monetize Happy Ass, or Happy Ass is going to keep being, because I pay people to help produce things and do things out there. And everything I do it for free. But I got to figure out how to, do the other stuff so I can stay in business. So yeah. So if you think of something, let me know, okay? So I also want to share something with you, and Bruce knows this. I called him and talked to him about it. I wasn't going to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell you in case y'all have gone through it before. And so I'm going to back up a minute. So when I had COVID, before COVID, I was the kind of person that there could be a big old nodule on my forehead. I mean, it could be like 5 inches in diameter, and it could stick out. And you could say, "What is that lump on your forehead?" I go, "What lump?" Okay. After COVID, I could have a little bitty blemish on my skin. I go, "Oh my God, I'm done." So it took me from not paying attention to anything about my body, nothing, thinking that I thought I was invincible. I really thought that I was the kind of person, people talked about heart attacks, they talked about health issues. I thought, not me. I am take care of myself. I am good. I have a good attitude. I can crush everything. Well, guess what? That's good to a point. But it's not good if you don't pay attention to your life and don't do the things that you can do to make yourself better. So I think in a way, COVID helped me take a look at things. I didn't want to be half as crazy as I was, and which is why I went to therapy, got help, but I was not conscious of things going on. So if you had told me 2 years ago, a year ago, even that I would go to the doctor and find out that I have blocked carotid arteries, I would tell you, you've lost your mind. So those of you that are floating merrily along and think your life is going great, and it may be, if you're not getting the checkups that you need to have for yourself, you are cheating yourself and your family. You're cheating yourself and your family. So go get those checkups. So I got a checkup. My carotid arteries are blocked. One side is only mildly blocked. The other side is moderately blocked, which is not good at all. So I'm going on the 15th. So of course, everything that's going through my mind. Should I go vegetarian? Should I stop eating red meat? All the things are going through my little bitty happy ass brain. So I'm working on that. So one of the things that I do to help myself in all areas of my life is I write it down. I get up every day. I write my journal. I write my gratitude. I write my affirmations every single day. And the fourth one makes me so happy, y'all. When I write number 4, and y'all already know what it is, number 4, it says, all the right people all show up to help me. All the right people always show up to help me. Oh, man, I just smile because I know it's true. So I wrote this affirmation today, and I read it somewhere, or maybe I heard it somewhere, and somebody said, ink is the cheapest of medicines. And what they mean is, write it down. Get it out of your head. Get it out of your heart. And our gratitudes, write them down. Write what we're grateful for, what we're thankful for. Write your prayers down. That way, when they come true, it will be so much fun to watch it, go on. So, ink is the cheapest of medicines is our affirmation today. So here we go. We may talk a little teeny more about it afterwards. Okay, here we go. Ink is the cheapest of medicines. When I'm grateful, I write it down. If I'm hurting, I write it down. If I'm confused, I write it down. Putting my fears, my hopes, and my confusion on paper takes it out of my heart and my head. It leaves room for God's healing grace and power to come in. Releasing all that I cannot change, focusing on what I can change, and do the only thing that I can, letting go and letting grace move in. Ink is the cheapest of medicines, and so it is. I can't change that my arteries are already clogged. I can't reverse it. But I can, going forward, do all the things within my power to make it not continue. Because for me, y'all, I love living. That is an understatement if there was ever an understatement. I think the reason I don't like to go to sleep at night is I don't want to end my day because I just enjoy it, you know? And I want to make this very, very clear. Very clear. A lot of people have said to me before, I wish I was like you. I wish I didn't have issues. Listen here. I am with all kinds of issues, y'all. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Issues are kind of like my closet. There is a jumbled up mess all over the place. But I believe in my heart and my soul and everything within me that I am most equipped to help the person I used to be. So if you're out there and you've been struggling and you are afraid and you are fearful and you just don't know which way to turn, I've been there. I'm still there sometimes, y'all. I am still there sometimes, but I believe there's a power greater than me and greater than you that can bring you to wholeness and saneness no matter what is going on around you, y'all. No matter what is going around you. And so I'm going to give you an unpaid advertisement today, okay? How about that? Okay, and I'm not supposed to say, I can say the wellness company. I think, yeah, and Family's Gone Green. So get in touch with Jody if you want to know more about it. One of the things that I've done in my home over the last 8 years is I don't have any toxins in my home. I don't have any of the spray cleaners that you don't want to smell. You want your pets to smell. They aren't good for the environment. They're not in my home. They're not in my office. Now, my other office downtown may try to sneak them in, and they probably hide them from me, but I'm going to catch them. So, so one of the things that I've started back doing is her company, the wellness company, call Jody and she'll tell you what the name of the company is. They have these peak performance vitamins and they're for heart health. They're heart health, and you take a pack in the morning and a pack at night. I have just started back taking these, and I'm also doing all the things I can to help my arteries. I am drinking the FiberWise stuff, which is fiber. It's like Metamucil, but it doesn't have chemicals and all the stuff in it. It has extra things in it. So I'm doing that. I'm doing this. Possibly going to give up red meat. Don't know yet. So if you have any tips and tricks of what you did when you found out, even though you thought you were extremely healthy and were doing everything right, not smoking, not drinking, exercising, eating right, if you were doing all those things and you found that your heart wasn't exactly where you wanted it to be, let me know what you did. Y'all, I love you so, so, so much. I can barely contain it, so I won't. Be sweet, y'all. Bye.